What's up? YouTube. It's been a while. Ooh, kind of jacked when I do that. Instagram deleted my Instagram page, and it's very unlikely that I'll get it back. So I figured what better time to YouTube again, and YouTube has definitely always been my platform. Instagram's not, it was always a supplement to YouTube, but when you're not a hot guy, it's really hard to do well on Instagram. I don't fucking know what the hell they're doing now with their algorithm and shit. It's just fucked. And YouTube's also fucked. It's all fucked. All the social medias are fucking fucked with their censorship. But let's just YouTube until they delete this too. So there's some of you still here. There's some of you still subscribed. So I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna be posting here more, because I say that always and then I don't do it, and I fucking hate that about myself. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just bored and I just feel completely irrelevant, and maybe doing YouTube stuff again will make me feel like I matter to at least some people, and I know I matter to those people that I know, my friends and family and stuff. But it sucks that I've been so used to this validation from social media lately. I mean, Instagram, even though that's, was doing shitty before they deleted the page anyway. But it's now become so part of our lives that I've been feeling some FOMO since I haven't been on Instagram. I made a new one, if you want to follow me on there. It was just going to be to shit post, but it's to follow my friends and stuff. And I'll probably be posting there eventually, just in the same way I was before. I really felt discouraged even before it was deleted, just because I would, post something. A lot of times it'd be crazy. It'd be like a PR, or I don't know, John Jones cutting my hair. 10,000 story views, which isn't a lot, but no one would say anything. No one would say anything. And I don't know if it's because people think I would ignore them. I try to answer DMs, but there's so many, 9+, and you feel bad. You're like, fuck, because you want to look and respond to everything individually, and then you don't open it, and then it gets buried. So I'm sorry if I ever did that to you. It just ends up piling up, and you can't do it. Now that I have a new account, it'll be a lot easier to interact with me now, because I'll actually see what you guys DM me. And you guys, you don't really realize, I don't think, how much you guys actually mean to me. The ones that have stuck around, the ones that have sent me encouraging DMs, or DMs about how I inspired them when I was inspiring back in the day. Whether or not I responded, a lot of times I would screenshot it and read it, but I wouldn't actually open it. So it may have seemed like I didn't see it, but I guarantee you, if you sent me a paragraph, I did see it. And if I didn't respond or open it, it's only because I wanted to take the time to do it, to really put thought into it, and not to put some copy and paste shit. But now it's all gone, so we're just gonna do the YouTube thing, I guess. I'm gonna be on a couple podcasts. I probably will be doing the Gary After Dark live stream as a sort of podcast. So I'm bored. People think I'm busy. I'm bored. I haven't been doing anything. I only recently started to actually sit down and look at Caribbean schools to transfer to, because I've been so fucking unmotivated. 2021 has been a dark year for me. 2020 was me living in a fucking fantasy world and doing whatever the fuck I wanted without a care to the consequences of anyone around me. And it backfired, and it all fucking fell apart. And 2021 was me self-medicating to escape from the guilt of how bad of a person I had become. And I've been extremely non-transparent with you guys about what's actually been going on with my life, because I'm embarrassed about the person that I became. I mean, terrible. I'll eventually talk about it, someday. That's not the point of this video. This is just, hi YouTube. Not that I'm back. I'm not saying that I'm back, because this may be the last video I ever fucking post. Even if I do even post it, who knows? If this footage will just get lost. This is my second day back deadlifting. since I injured myself. I was trying to go for 725. I was peaking in the second to last week before I was going to attempt the PR pull. It was a 675 for 3, and I pulled my rear delt on the first rep at 675, even though it did go really well. And so, yeah, I'm just going to try to work up to maybe 585 today, sumo. Focus on mobility, focus on technique, focus on warming up. But yeah, for those, there's no way for me to announce on Instagram that this video is up on YouTube. It's only the people that have subscribed. And so if you know of anyone else that would be excited to see me back on YouTube, please share this video. And maybe I will post more. Maybe not. I've never been one for New Year's resolutions. So I think they're, I don't know, it's kind of cringe that you need this arbitrary date in order to make life changes, but you know what? It's time to swallow my fucking pride and say I do need something like a new year in order to make some changes, because I need to make a lot of changes. I've been so disappointed in myself, and I'm so disappointed that I've been disappointing everyone around me that cares about me, you know, especially my family, because I have so much more potential than to own a fucking gym. It's doing well, whatever, who gives a shit? Like, it's not my purpose, it's not my destiny, it's not challenging. I completely replaced, over the past 2 years, especially the last year, the reward pathway for accomplishing things, like the gym, like working out, goals in the gym, goals in life. I've been replacing that with substances. And what that does is it causes, you know, the release of norepinephrine, adrenaline, and dopamine, especially a reward neurotransmitter. I've been replacing that artificially by ingesting things that cause a dump of these things. So it makes me feel good without any effort, without actually accomplishing anything. So why would I have the desire to go out and accomplish things when I'm not gonna get even close to that reward response from my body? So what that did is it ended up making me not give a fuck about anything, and it made me not want to do or accomplish anything. And I have not enjoyed a workout since this gym is opened. I'll have my headphones in, I won't even be listening to music because I don't enjoy listening to music anymore. I used to love the fucking blasting hardstyle and getting a pump and looking good in the mirror, and then that feeds on itself. It becomes this, you know, feedback, positive feedback loop of fucking awesomeness. And I have not experienced that since I opened the gym until this week. Since the new year started, I haven't vaped, I haven't drank, and it feels actually really good. I feel like such a pussy, like all these fucking people are, oh, I'm sober. And to me, I'm like, yeah, good for you. But it actually feels good. And please don't say in the comments you're so proud of me. There's nothing to be proud of me about. Maybe if you guys have had any similar experiences this year, or you feel like your mental health has declined in the way I feel like mine has since COVID and the quarantines, because I'm an extrovert. Like, I feed off the energy of other people, and being locked in and isolating myself, I felt extremely sad. And I feel like the mental health of the United States and the whole world, but especially the US, because of our stupid fucking government, that has really affected the mental health of everybody. Like, for the first time in my life, I'm depressed. I definitely am. And I've never felt that way before. And obviously the drugs did not fucking help. But it all ended up, you know, falling apart for me. I don't know if you guys remember, I had an Instagram post where I briefly showed myself getting carried on in stretchers because, what was it, July? I overdosed and I almost died. I was breathing once every 4 minutes. My heart almost stopped. And I still was medicating myself with things to make me feel good instead of accomplishing things to make me feel good. So this week, I listened to music and I worked out and I got a pump, and I was reminded what it felt like to be happy in the gym, to like working out, because I started to resent it because I felt like I had to do it, and I hated it. I fucking hated it. And so this video can be about a lot of things. You know, if you guys want to hear more about how shitty I was, sure, I'll talk about that next video. If you guys want to talk about my 2021, what I was doing, what my life was like, sure, why not? I don't know what I'm gonna be doing on YouTube. I'm old as fuck. I can't do TikTok. My Instagram is never gonna grow again. So here I am on YouTube, hanging on to the last social media that I think I actually might enjoy doing, because YouTube's definitely my platform. And I guess I'm gonna show workout stuff, because that's all I do. As I start to apply to med schools, I'll discuss that, because ultimately, that's what everyone cares about. No one's gonna give a fuck about any PRs or lifts or fucking anything anymore unless I finish med school. And I still want to. I definitely do. I'm gonna do what I can to try to do it. I also realize that unless I do, I'm gonna fade into absolute obscurity no matter what else I do. Because I don't want to do this YouTube thing. If I do it, and everything else that I do in med school, I want to do it for me. I want to do social media for me, not for anyone else. And that's all I was doing before. So you get obsessed with this endorphin rush, with this likes and engagement and content and things like that, but you end up becoming a slave to it. And social media is just like a fucking drug. It's exactly the same. Do a post, you get that fucking release, that rush, that feedback. Neurotransmitters. Social media is a fucking drug, and I might be the fucking worst one. And I'm gonna shut the fuck up. And if you're not subscribed, could ya? Because Instagram's fucked and I ain't doing TikTok. See you guys next time. Okay, so I fucked up and I forgot to press record for 495. I recorded on my phone. So here it is. So it felt pretty good. So I'm only gonna work up to 585 today just because I'm trying to get back into it. So I fucked myself up, like I mentioned before. Yeah, feeling pretty good. So this is 545. Let's make it look like bitch weight. Wish me luck. Alright dudes, 585 is the top set. It's probably gonna fucking fly. I wanna see how it feels. I wanna see how fucking easy I can make it. And then instead of doing accessories like I should, I'm already an hour and a half late for the Lord of the Rings drug-free party. So I'm gonna head straight there. Got my motherfucking dubstep. The shotgun mic is fucking really awesome, except for when it decides to not turn on and then everything is fucking mute. But yeah. Easy! There's always that one guy in the gym that just doesn't do normal stuff.
Quick question. What is the best or most simple way, if there's any, number one way, to fix the stripper squat?
The stripper squat definitely happens for a lot of people, and I feel like similar to like your knees caving in when you squat, it's just some sort of muscle specific genetic predisposition to like go that way based on your like muscle strengths. I think the stripper squat
I've never really thought about it because I've never had it. However, I would guess it's a weakness in your back extension, your lower back, and your spinal erectors. Because you want it to be uniform, right? You want your legs to come up and your back as one piece. But if your ass is lifting and then your back's coming up, in deadlift, I would say that's hamstrings. And it probably is a little bit of hamstrings because they're more engaged at the bottom. I would say hamstrings as well as like lower back.
Lower erectors?
Yeah,
like
because your back, you want your back to extend as soon as you push up. So as a cue, what Coach T would always tell me is your first cue from the bottom is to drive the back of your neck into the bar. And that emphasizes back extension from the beginning. Because if you don't do that, then it could just get buried forward. Right. Yeah, and you're wearing flats. You're wearing flats, which is good because a lot of times with heels, it's pitching you forward even more. What? Oh wait.
My life.
Why do you hate your life?
Life is hard.
Why? School? So hi to YouTube.
Hi,
Shout
YouTube.
out your YouTube.
My YouTube. I don't have a YouTube.
Yeah, you did. You started one.
Yeah,
Shout out your new beard line.
Check it. I ate
D. Wallace beard wax.
I ate 3 pieces of sushi. I had 1 beer, and I drove to California Kitchens, had another beer, and I ate a whole personal pizza before I came here right now.
Really?
Yep. Look.
Damn. You need that forearm hair back, dude.
I know.
I like that fucking commercial pilot look.
Yeah. Right.
Have you started working out yet?
No.
All right.
I'm
Me either.
bench.
And we're supposed to be watch Lord of the Rings in 10 minutes.
Oh fuck! It's in 10 minutes.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, we're good.
They're pretty long, I hear.
Well, they're like 40 hours.
Yeah, that's like the director's cut, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, honestly, whenever they said they're talking about like us watching the director's cut, I was like, I didn't know you can make Lord of the Rings any fucking longer.
Yeah, it's like you want me to. You want him to quit his job? Like,
Yeah, like,
fucking
yeah,
like commit to watch
It's
this
like
shit?
a week, dude.
We're gonna be there for a week.
Yeah.
Turn. Damn. What the fuck, dude? Just graduated from nursing school. Look at that. Look at that nurse. Is it weird that all the boys want to be with your boyfriend?
No, I don't mind it. He wants to be with all you guys.
Woo! I know. Woo! 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 Damn, D.
Yeah, we might say hi. We might
Honestly,
go
we're
back
gonna be
and-
there. Just chilling.
Yo, shut up!
So yeah, come by.
I already told him I was gonna make a. Okay.
You have to do it.
Okay. I'm doing my sushi casserole right
Dude,
now.
we need better music. Unless you're gonna.
Maybe turn it down just a tad bit so I don't get copyrighted. We are making sushi casserole. I already made my rice ahead of time. And so you want to boil the rice, how you would make sushi rice or whatever. And then you want to add some rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. And then stir it all in there. And so that's how you get the sticky rice like the Japanese people do it. Or Chinese people? Japanese?
Dirty knees.
Dirty knees, look at these.
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese people. Slap it in there.
Dude, she said KKK today.
What did you say that was like? Oh. I understand that for sure.
I got in trouble by my sponsors. Kendra and Kendall, and so they call themselves the KK Fit Twins. And
Okay, come on.
I was reviewing the clothes,
Oh,
and
easy.
then I was like, so Gymshark did a collab with the KKK Fit Twins.
Hell yeah!
And then I got in trouble.
You're just like.
Oh, you have to put this in yours. I can't put it.
The professional cooking instructions are going to be on her channel. The unedited version is going to be on mine.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Next step, you want to add your furikake for something. Fuck.
Come on, what would you like? I would like pop. We only have this one. Ooh.
All right.
Now, this is a new
So
one.
I'm gonna wash out this bowl, and I'll show you guys what's after.
Pimp or sim?
Pimp AF, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, James.
Dude, you guys know, I didn't
Space Cadet, First Cadet James.
honestly, if there was a guy named Lanes, he would look like how you look right now. Yeah.
So we're gonna break away to story time.
Tell the story of James or the story of our entire name. I want to hear it.
Okay, because the theme of this video is no drugs 2022, at least for a while. And I think we all kind of feel the same way.
Especially me.
Yeah. So this hypothetical friend of ours named James, we all went out. We're stoked for decadence. We're dressed in space suits, matching space suits. We'll put a picture in right here. Fucking ready to go. My associate and I, James, boofed Molly. What that means is you put the drugs in your ass in a porta potty. Usually 1 point or 1/10 of a gram of Molly will get you pretty turnt.
I like both of them.
He then took 4 more. This gentleman, hypothetically, we're doing a substance that's developed as a horse tranquilizer, and the enantiomer or the mirror chiral.
Human tranquilizer.
It's a we found out it's a fucking human
The
tranquilizer.
one I got is straight human train.
He did a little bit too much, and he went into something called a wormhole or a K-hole. And so our associate, Space Cadet, First Cadet James, went where no man has gone before. He ended up getting stuck in a time loop while looking for us. He ended up getting lost, and he ended up trying to find us via the security guards. And the security guards couldn't help him because he couldn't actually speak. He basically went up and he held their shoulder and he just cried. And he went to the safe zone, which is where we're supposed to go when we get lost. But no one went to the safe zone because no one else was lost. And we're trying to get hold of him, and he ended up hitchhiking with a couple after his phone died to the Airbnb. After the festival ended, Nico was under the impression, well, he was sure that he gave him the keys to the vehicle that we had traveled in. And there was raining, it was wet, and we were without a vehicle after the festival ended. We ended up piling into a Prius, and no one had the critical thinking skills to know what to do next until 50 minutes later. I got frustrated and I told everyone they need to fucking drive to the Airbnb, and someone volunteered to do it, and we were fine. And James was there, couldn't get in because he deadbolted it, and I was yelling at him, and then Serena very quietly said his name, and that somehow woke him up. So his ass gets up, has no idea what's going on. He has tissue stuffed in his nose, no clothes on, and he just was like, he like had no idea where he was. Somehow he had gotten back, and we're like, you locked the keys in the truck. You you took the keys, You have the backpack. And then like, I don't have a camelback. And then I was like, you put him in the camelback? It's like, I've had the camelback. So we realized I had the keys the whole time. And we kind of felt bad because we had made lots of devious plans to make James pay for what he had done, allegedly, which he actually didn't do. I feel kind of bad for that. But so what we're going to do is we're going to have him pay us, cash out us $5, everyone, every week for the rest of his life on our Friday, his penance.
Oh, did you already say what I was gonna say? No.
Which was?
So I was like, you know what he could do? $200,000 cash.
Yeah.
That's what he'll do to make it up.
Yeah.
And also, I want him to be gay for the rest of his life. Did you already say that part?
No, I haven't. I just
sorry.
started.
Sorry for interrupting.
But then, if he had then lost the truck keys,
Sorry.
it was $250,000 cash.
If you didn't even have him, that.
If you had lost the truck keys, and then you had to be in a homosexual relationship for the rest of your life with your father.
With your own dad.
Yeah, with your own dad, and you had to like it.
And what was Garrett was like? You know what, Nico? If I had one wish, it'd be so my best friend Nico is gay, so that he could always ask for a head the rest of his life from also gay James.
I forgot about that.
He's like,
I was just sitting there, just on the way back, contemplating. Everyone's silent. I was like, if I had one wish for the rest of my life, it would be to make my best friend Nico gay so we can make our friend James suck his dick for the rest of his life as penance for taking the truck keys and losing them.
Or just taking them. We don't know if they were.
He never
lost
even
yet.
had him.
To legally change your last name to
Your answer. We were going back.
Nico
in
hates
time,
me.
bro.
What's up, little one?
I wish we could
Green
go back in
onions are
time.
getting to me.
What are you into?
She's really sad about James' wormhole story.
Thank you. Because he was crying.
Well, that makes one of us. I'll fucking cry too.
Oh,
I'll cry too if you guys want.
on the drop.
Do it.
On the drop for New Year's. Our hypothetical friend James
You got it.
sat in a muddy puddle and cried to himself.
Oh my god, I don't give a fuck! I'm just kidding. I do. I'm sorry.
I'll fucking cry.
No! No!
If you're watching this now on my YouTube channel, GaryTube, you've probably seen this gentleman in the previous video, and you got kind of a taste what Nico is like, sober Nico as well as not so sober Nico. You know, there's a huge difference between 3 and 4 drinks for this man. But hopefully you enjoyed
Not
him.
proud of it.
I enjoy him very much, so that means you guys probably will because you guys are also degenerates.
Yeah, not proud of it. Not proud of it.
Give him a background of explaining that context of what happened in that video.
What happened in that video? I wanted us to watch The Lord of the Rings because that would be my favorite. Those my favorite movies, my favorite movie series, and I wanted to experience that with this new group of friends. Yeah, I had high hopes for this night.
It's a bull.
But she was trying.
I'll fucking pretend he's shot. Fuck him up!
Show you my fucking tits! Fuck! Trying to watch Lord of the Rings.
Here you go, baby. Hey, let's get fellowship back on, man. Come on, man.
That escalated.
Nico, wait.
I can't breathe and I can't talk!
This whole movie night took a turn.
Shut up!
Yo, shut up!
I can't even talk because I'm so
Was that more chips?
Nico has it.
You shut up!
Yo, shut up!
I can't fight and talk. It's either fight or talk. He's 5'7" and 130, so he can shut the fuck up. Is this anything you ruined our night, so congratulations. No, it is how it works. No. And goodbye. Or hello. Nico's not physical. He's all audio.
He's
So now,
audio.
I just got Doritos and cheese in my.
Hey, give him Doritos, man.
No, I licked them off.
Hey,
I can't do the physical.
let's do
This is
fellowship.
no fellowship. But if we would have talked shit, I'll shit on anybody. Tim Garrett, I'll shit on the world. But you want to shit on me? On your life.
I didn't realize how drunk he was.
He's not
I'm
drunk,
not
baby.
drunk at all. I'm drunk, but it's. I'm
drunk,
not drunk
baby.
at all. I'm drunk, but it's. But if anybody wants to
It's for the
get
middle earth.
crazy, fuck. Physically, okay.
It's for the middle
I
earth.
can't beat the little guys.
Yeah.
I bet 300. But you know what I can beat them on? They're 5'7" and I'm 6'1", baby. And fuck you. And I can beat them on
That's right.
everything else.
That's right.
I don't care. So maybe time. This is 2022. I'm gonna get in shape.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna get juicy and
Why
dicey.
is it when I come in here,
Fuck
you're
him up.
fucking talking, bro?
Dude, Cody, your mouth is okay
Yep.
for a little bit, but please stop. Sky, his name's Sky. You're
Fellowship.
literally still small.
Fellowship.
Literally,
So
you're
small.
the smallest person here.
You're so small, dude. You're like 5'8", dude. Oh. But it is your house.
I would still fucking.
I respect you because it's your house.
They
And
know
you're
each
very
other.
small and whiny and ruined our
Why
whole
to that
Oh,
point?
and now we don't want to dance. Fucking idiots. I'm not fighting anybody.
You made-
He's so small, dude. Yo, this is your house, but you're very, very small.
Nico.
But you ruined our whole Lord of the Rings night, just so you know. And you
I
also,
walked in. That's all I did.
you ruined it. Sky, right? Sky. Worst name I've ever heard. Anyways, all right, we're done. I need some water.
Let's do some fellowship.
How's the fellowship and some cocaine? Sky, I love you. I don't know if I was trying to just show off that if I was like sick or strong or could wrestle. I can't fight. I'm like I am 6'1", if you heard in the video.
I think you mentioned your height a couple times.
I wanted to make him feel real small. I don't know. There was no excuse, honestly, and it was really embarrassing. And I don't even like watching. As he's been putting it together, I don't like watching it. It's very cringy. But hopefully, you guys will get to see another side of me.
You had a weird dream?
It's too real.
So, Nico ruined movie night.
10 out of 10. Don't recommend watching a movie with Nico.
Don't ever watch The Fellowship with Nico.
It was entertaining, though.
It took 5 hours to get to the first 28 minutes. Because he kept telling Serena about the lore. Because every time he looked over, her eyes were closed. So he kept shaking her and explaining to her about Lord of the Rings history. And we got through 28 minutes. And it's the next day now. And we still only saw 40 minutes total of it. Even though we were there for almost 12 hours.
Oh my gosh, that was 12 hours.
Yeah. So now we're eating a little brekkie.
Brekkie.
What's that you got there?
Just toast eggs.
Toast eggs. And she made me some breakfast tacos. Did you mean to make them breakfast tacos or they're mini burritos?
Mini burrito. Well, you could call it whatever you want.
Okay.
I call it the Dorito taco.
Doritos Locos breakfast tacos.
Ooh.
All right. Now this is the end of the vlog. Say bye.
Bye, YouTube.
If I show you this meme and you laugh, never post it on your story at me. She's gonna eat this whole wasabi, so then I give her $20 for a parking ticket.
I'm gonna just have half of it.
Okay, that's fine. No, you gotta do like the whole thing. You gotta chew it though. All right. You can't spit it out.
I'm so scared.
You're gonna be fine. Just think about that sweet parking ticket that's gonna be paid for. There we go. Gotta chew it up.
Oh, she's hurting.
She's fine.
There we go.
Ew.
Fingers crossed.
Hey guys. Okay, I'm here to do a lovely unboxing of the new KKK Fit line by Gymshark.
Are you busy?
No. What's good, Ma?
Well, the person that said, will you take 500 is a lady, a girl, or a female.
She wants to offer $500 for the bus. Can you send me her number?
She doesn't. They don't leave numbers unless they want.
I want to tell her to fucking kill herself.
Oh yeah. No.
Please?
No, people offer those things all the time, Garrett.
Also, let me know if anyone wants to buy a short bus.